How you doing? Thad here with Body Shop Tips. What we're going to go over today is the process of how you finish out your body work and stuff like that. So let's say you've started and you've put your filler on and you're going to start doing your work. First thing you want to do is to shape it. The 36 and the 40 is what shapes it. Usually most guys won't stick with the 40 because it don't scar the filler as much. But you get it down so far, watch your filler, it'll sort of tell you a little story. When you get there, then you're going to switch over to this 80 grit. You get it sort of finished up then. And the key to doing good body work is you want to finish out your filler as fine as you can to where you don't have sand scratches swelling up and coming back and showing up in it. So when you get done working the 80, you'll come back with like 180. Some guys do 220, some do 320. Myself personally, I usually stop with the 180, but like I said, the finer you finish it, the better off you'll be. But the key is you don't want to go so far that you actually make it back low again, and you got to go through the process of building it back up. So then let's say you're just going to prep your car in general. 80 grit is going to be like if you've got old paint, you really got to strip it. You got to get aggressive with it. That's usually when you go with that. Most of the time when you got a car and you got to do something to prep it to get ready, usually 180 will do what you want. Some guys will do 220, some guys will do 280. 280 is not bad. Some will, but the 180 range is usually what everybody goes with. And again, remember what I told you about if you see that P in front of it, that's a European measurement. That's not production. That don't mean something else. It's a European grade of measurement. So this 180 is probably equivalent to, say, a 170, a 165, 160, something like that. Okay, so let's say you've got your primer on, you've blocked it with the 180, you've primed it again, you're ready to sand and paint, okay? If it's a solid color, like a white, a black, solid blue, solid green, solid red, you can actually do 320. 320 will work good. Again, they make a regular 320 and a P320. So watch what you get, because you don't want to have sand scratches swelling up in it. Now, if it's a metallic color, metallics are totally different. Don't do anything any coarser than 400, because if you do get like the 320, you can have sand scratches show up when you paint. And ain't nothing looks any worse than having a silver car and you see a big sand scratch down the panel that you just painted. Again, this is a P400 paper. So be careful with this one on a metallic color. Now, if it was a true 400, you're fine. Now, if it was me and all I had was P-grade paper, I would probably do a P600 on a metallic color. Anyway, let's say you're doing a repair. You've sanded where you're going to drop your color. You want to do a blend, and then you want to get a panel where you just put your clear over the existing paint to make the blend hide. You could do 800. Most of the time I do 1,000. Again, it's personal preference at every shop, but with me, I usually do the 1,000. If it's a solid color, I may do the 800 to prep it to get ready. Some guys will even take and do a red Scotch-Brite, with scuffing agent on it or something. But, you can choose what you want. All right, so let's say you sanded, you've cleared the car, you got it done, you got orange peel, you got trash, you got dust nibs. Only do 1,000 if it's really, really rough, really terrible. Could you do 1,000 and re-clear it? Have like 3 coats of clear it, and come back? Yes, you could do that. Most of the time, if I'm sanding a car to buff, if you see me with 1,000 grit, I've got something very, very bad going on. Most of the time, I'm doing 1,200 if it's what I call worst case scenario. But most of the time, I'm trying to do the 1,500 or the 2,000. They make 2,500. They make 3,000 paper. The finer you finish, the easier it'll be to buff. Now, in the future, I'm going to show you a system that I've been using, and it has saved my arm tremendously. What I'm doing now is I'm actually using the DA with an interface pad and sanding with 1,500, then coming back with the 3,000 Trizac stuff, going over it. They make it all the way up to 8,000. So it sands out really, buffs out really, really easy. I'm going to show you that in a few weeks down the road. But always remember, the finer you can finish it out, the better your job's going to be. So, again, remember, P means European grade. It's coarser, so try to stay clear of the P if you can. But if you got any questions, shoot me a comment. Send me a message on Facebook or something. I'll answer you. Thad Cook's Custom Paint. Or, like I said, shoot a comment on here. Give me a thumbs up and a like. Hit the subscribe button. I hope y'all have a good day. Good luck painting.